Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
22 minutes before the hour now on this Thursday morning, Hurricane Sally tore a path of destruction through Florida and Alabama. But as the remnants of that storm move across the southeast, officials warn of more danger to come. Nadia Romero is in Mobile, Alabama with the latest.
The winds were high. It was whistling like I never heard anything before.
Residents along the Gulf Coast left stunned by Hurricane Sally.
Absolutely awestruck. I just can't believe what I'm seeing out here.
The storm tore through Alabama and Florida at an agonizing pace Wednesday, carving a path of destruction in its wake. The record-breaking rainfall caused catastrophic flooding.
We had 30 inches of rain in Pensacola, 30-plus inches of rain, which at 4 months of rain in 4 hours at some point.
Roads and bridges now impassable and homes inundated.
It's really upsetting me because, you know, this is my home and I don't want to lose my home.
And more than 500,000 people across the region are without power. Some could be in the dark for days.
It may be until the weekend before we get some power areas restored.
Authorities say hundreds of people required rescue after rising waters left them stranded. But as Sally moves through Georgia and the Carolinas, authorities warn more danger could lie in the days ahead.
You're going to have these rivers that are going to crest. There is going to be more that you're going to have to contend with.
In Mobile, Alabama, I'm Nadia Romero.
Well, this is a current look at Hurricane Sally, at least the remnants of that storm. And it's hard to call it remnants because there is so much rain, so many thunderstorms, and some of those thunderstorms have some rotation in them. So there's a little bit of concern about tornadoes forming out of this storm system. Well, we'll continue to track that, but right now we need to take a look at our own air quality, and it is not good this morning. We are looking at hazardous air quality here. In fact, some of these numbers are as high as I've seen them in Central Oregon. So very, very smoky morning. If you do not have to get out into this, please stay inside, keep windows and doors shut, run an air conditioner or an air filter. That'll help a good deal. It won't take out all of the finest particulate, but I learned the hard way. You need to keep that filter clean on your air conditioner, whether it's a window air conditioner or one of the little portables. Otherwise, they will clog with all of the debris that is in the air. Well, here's a peek at what our smoke forecast looks like this morning. We get a little bit of relief going into the afternoon. Hopefully some of us will settle into a more moderate condition. Sisters, Madras, Warm Springs, it looks like you're staying in that unhealthy range, and some of us are going to ease our way into a hazardous range as we get through this evening and into tonight. So this isn't going to give us much relief here until we get to about tomorrow morning and into tomorrow. Now, the reason for some of the relief, especially what you're seeing in the valley, is that there's a system that's moving in that is going to bring some rain showers. We're expecting some of that here. So by the time we get into about lunchtime tomorrow and through the afternoon, we'll see some significant clearing with the rain washing out some of the debris in the air. So there's some good news on the way. For the day ahead here, the western U.S. is looking pretty good. Here in the northwest, clear skies now, but you got a quick look at that system off in the Pacific that'll keep us wet late in the day today, potentially. And we're pushing off the abnormally high temperatures to the east. Now, tomorrow we're not only going to be wet, we are going to be much colder. We're going to see below normal temperatures for much of the northwest. Beginning Saturday, we'll start to push that off to the east. The chance of showers will exist in the valley. Central Oregon will clear a little bit for Saturday, but we won't warm up much. We're going to stay below normal. In fact, a lot of the northwest here will through Saturday. We'll warm a little bit getting into Sunday and with some clearer skies. Right now, 25 in La Pine, 53 in Warm Springs, upper 30s to mid 40s for most of us here across the high desert. Light and variable winds this morning will pick up a little bit out of the northwest as we get through the afternoon, 5-10 miles an hour. Mid 70s to mid 80s for daytime highs. We'll see overnight lows that won't be too bad. We'll be scattered through the 40s, maybe into the low 50s for some. Pollen counts are not going to be a problem. Obviously, the smoke is the huge problem here this morning. We're going to see a little bit of washout, as we were saying, into the weekend. And as we get into next week, we'll see average temperatures, and likely we'll still see a little smoky haze. I don't think the rain that we're going to see is going to be enough to extinguish all of those wildfires.